Hi everybody, good afternoon. I am Brian, a financial consultant from Singapore, and I have recently embarked on a Tiffin food journey for 20 days. My wife and I are working from home. It is day 5 of 20 of our Tiffin journey. So the food is from the garden kitchen, and I'll be sharing with you a food review as well as why I got Tiffin. Tiffin, very simple, is basically a food delivery service that is slightly cheaper than all your other food delivery apps because it is on a subscription basis. Yeah, so why my wife and I chose Tiffin delivery service is to do three things for us: save time, so we don't have to think about it; save money, and also it's slightly a bit more healthy than just having to buy the food outside. For more details, you can always check out my first video. This is day 5 of Tingkat from Garden Kitchen. As you can see, we have potato with sausage, tomato based. Then we have looks like sesame seed, sesame oil chicken, 小白菜 and steamed egg with Okay, so for today, let's try the food. Today we have chicken in mystery sauce. I have no idea what this mystery sauce is. I tried some of it just now, but it was how do I say this? I couldn't quite make out the what was inside. So you have a bit of garlic, a bit of parsley, as well as some curry leaves. But I can't tell what sauce this is. Yes. Then we have potato, tomato, right? Potato that they usually deep fry, I think, which is then probably not so healthy, right? And sausage, which is really a doctor's nightmare, nitrates, right? So I usually have less of this as well. And then we have 小白菜, which is of course a bit old by now, but it's still green at least. And we have this steamed egg. Let me show you. Okay, when you can see it. Okay. Oh yeah, so nice and wobbly. Yeah. Okay. So let me start with the steamed egg first. So the steamed egg is really decent. It's not salty. It is not oily. And I think it's pretty healthy. The second one is the 小白菜, which is really, I mean, for tingkat, I really cannot expect very much because this was probably cooked, I don't know at what time though, maybe about 9. It was packed by 9:30, I suppose. Yeah. So this 小白菜, this 小白菜 still has a bit of bite to it, so it feels still reasonably healthy, right? And the potato and sausage, which I think last week also came, something like this sauce as well. But maybe it was just potato and no sausage. Maybe today they just added the sausage. The potato is really nice. It's really quite addictive. They slice it thin. I think they toast it or they grill it or they may deep fry it. I'm not very sure. And they combine it with a very tangy tomato sauce, and of course they give us the sausage, which I think is so-so lah, right? That's sausage. And the last one, which is this chicken, right? This chicken in this mystery sauce, which I think is alright, but it's not very impressive, I would say. Yeah. But it's still decent, right? Especially after you microwave it. So overall today, my wife and I are quite pleased with this. I think the food came quite early, came at about 11 a.m. There was one day where it came at about 1:45, and it was quite late. But also because the delivery man had to, sometimes they have very many trips, so they have up to maybe 15 trips in a 3-hour seating. So I think we have to be a bit understanding. Generally, this tingkat costs a person, it's about $10 to $11 per pax, including the delivery. So I think it's really affordable. Or maybe I would say that it's value for money, right? With the time that I have to go downstairs to buy the food, come back up, all that, and think about what food to buy. Yeah. So today I would just say give it about 4 stars. Maybe less 1 star because I really don't know what this chicken in mystery sauce is lah. Yeah. Today I'm going to share with you 3 tips to save cash on your second-hand property purchase. Buy a property that is well maintained. The second tip is to buy a property that is renovated recently. And the third tip is to buy your furniture and furnishings around sale season. Now, the first tip, buy a well-maintained property. So the previous home owner of this place was a consultant who had to travel regularly. Anywhere between like half a year he will have to travel. Also, his wife and him only had 1 child, so that the house had very little wear and tear. Also, this homeowner was very meticulous in cleaning up the house, ensuring that everything was done very well and kept things very clean. So what I appreciated was that I did not need to do significant renovation to this house, and that would save me money as well. Second tip is that to buy a property that is also recently renovated or renovated not too long ago. So this same property owner as well, he had replaced his air conditioning unit about 2 years ago, which also then saves me the money. However, that still means that I would be having to offer a higher price. What it does mean in terms of savings cash up front, because I would be able to amortize my renovation over my property loan period instead of taking a property loan where the interest rates can be very high. And the last tip is that of buying a property furnishings as well as the equipment during sale season. The very simple reason is these days every few months we have a sale. So if I know there will be, for example, a 9/9 sale, and I think that maybe it's around the June season or maybe around August, I'll wait for that time to make the property purchase, to make the purchase of all this equipment, and then when that day comes, I'll usually be able to get a discount. Yeah. So these are the 3 ways that you can save money when you're buying a second-hand resale property. Now, some homeowners prefer to buy a very old and worn-out apartment or property and do extensive renovations. Now, if they do, then they would need to be able to obtain the property at a very low price or a much lower price so that they can renovate extensively. It also depends on the couple or the person buying the house, if he or she needs to move in earlier. So thanks for following me so far. If you have other items that you want me to talk about, ideas to discuss, do let me know. And if you have other tips to share, do comment below. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.